all my live videos, all my videos are on the live section of my channel. And please keep a lookout for all my community posts. I put when I'm going on live, when my next 2025 reading is due out. The Capricorn post has just gone up. So if you're watching this after the live, you will see the timestamps below of what we're going to dissect and go through. And it will be a little bit of a dissection, especially in regards to astrology. And when we're doing the main themes for each month and what is there for you, we will be referring back to possibly the astrology in Saturn, about Mars, about Jupiter. Okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of amazing things. We've got Aquarius now cemented itself in Pluto for the next 20 years. Okay, a lot going on. Welcome for those joining on live. I will not be reading the feed, guys, because I'm really focusing on the cards and what Spirit wants to bring forward for Capricorn. Now, this is for mainly rising, okay? If you're a Capricorn rising, you're in the right place, or North Node. If you're a cross watcher as well, you're welcome here. And your sun sign is sort of the last thing you really need to look at, okay? So, Sun, rising, North Node, like I said, mainly rising. I'm just going to touch on myself. My name is Trudy. I am a channeler and read tarot. Spirit speaks through me through the tarot. If any channeled messages do come through, I will bring them forward for you, Capricorn. Okay. I've been doing this since I was about 21. From it, I was having a family and children and stuff got in the way. But I'm going back to, like, I've come right back to my spiritual calling and my spiritual path. So that's a little bit about me. I do go on live often and do free live tarot readings and donations as well on those videos. So all my videos are on the live section of my channel. I will be posting that every day so you know where to look. And like I said, I will be doing all the 2025 reads. The first one is Capricorn. How exciting, okay? How exciting. We're moving into and away from a difficult year, I think, for a lot of us, even the past couple of years. And I will be talking about astrology, but Saturn is still with us until around April 2025. So then he's there to test us a little bit still, okay? So keep your wits about you. I think that's pretty much my intro. I will be, like I said, posting my timestamps below. And if you want to skip forward to the astrology or skip forward towards the months of the year, then you can do so. Up to you, whatever you want to do, okay? Welcome, like I said, to everybody. Capricorn from North Wales. Hi, John. I am really excited to bring this forward for you. Oh, you're up late, John. I'm thinking the UK, it's like the middle of the night or something. I know you are about 8 hours behind where I am in Indonesia. Okay, so I'm really, really looking forward to this. Okay, let's just see what comes through. Who knows? You guys are the first ones. I will be doing Taurus and Virgo, so I'm going to be doing all the earth signs by the end of this week. So look out for those posts, like I said, on the community page. All my schedule is there, when I'm next going live, what's coming up, what next video I'm going to be posting. But all my videos on the live section of my channel. I think it's a lot more personal when I go live. It's a lot better for me on a spiritual level than just making videos and posting them. I just do really enjoy interacting, even though, like I said, I'm not talking to a lot of you. It's just like what I'm used to. I do live a lot. As you know, for those of you who know me, I do go live a lot and do free readings. And also, this is in the schedule. This is in the schedule, guys. If you're watching this at the week of, it's the 12th of, actually it's Friday the 13th where I am. But for some of you, it will be the 12th still of December. So happy 12th portal, if that is you. Definitely talks about collaborations with others and getting on the same page in that portal, but we won't go on too much about that. So what I was going to say is I will be doing a rest of 2024 live. Check my schedule for that. It is all New York Eastern Standard Time, okay? Always, okay? So New York Eastern Standard Time. John, you are obviously meant to be on here today to see what's coming up for you, okay? So all my readings, when I post the time, it's always New York Eastern Standard Time, which is actually 12 hours behind me, but that's okay. I work with that for you guys because most of my clients and people that watch are from the US. And sorry for those anywhere else in the world, but yeah, I do work on New York Eastern Standard Time. Let's get into it, okay? We're going to talk about astrology. And while I'm talking about the astrology for 2025 for Capricorn rising primarily, I'm going to be shuffling the tarot. I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, okay? And if a card wants to come out, we'll talk about that. I'm not putting a time frame on this reading. It's the first, so it might be quite long. But like I said, you want to skip ahead to the months of the year or the astrology or whatever, instead of listening to me gabble on. I do talk a lot. Right. What do we want to start with? We want to start with astrology. So Capricorn, suns and rising. Like I said, I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle slowly, and whatever comes out, okay? I'm getting for you a channel straight away that many of you need to be looking at different things on YouTube, so, or Rumble, or wherever you watch stuff, okay? There's a lot of alternative things that you necessarily wouldn't have watched before is going to start coming into your energy. And this is all about the awakening and ascending and the opening up of the galactic chakra for Aquarius being in Pluto in this new timeline. So it's really important that if you get an intuitive hit to watch something or be drawn to something or open your phone at a certain time and all of a sudden there's a video there that you wouldn't normally watch, Spirit is saying to like, watch it. There may be something in there for you. Okay, astrology, Capricorn, look at you, right at the bottom of the deck there, King of Pentacles. So we're definitely on the case here, on your energy. Okay, massive changes in regards to relationships, okay? These will bring out, like, 2025 is going to bring about elaborate changes in your relationships, your connections with other people. Yes, for all of the signs, it is the year of, like, 2025 is the year of collaborating with others. We're going to be moving, or we are moving into, or already have, and for some of you this will already resonate and you will already understand this, that we are moving into this time where we're using our mind more clearly, more effectively, and in the right way. And a lot of our brain, things that have laid dormant, things that have not been come out to the forefront in our mind, instead of just a practical thinking level where our mind can be our best friend and our worst enemy, right? Into more of a like viewing yourself from your higher self towards your human self. So viewing your human self on a higher level. And you will be, this is for all signs, but you will be definitely feeling this, okay? Instead of getting caught up in your mind, if you get that Eight of Swords energy or that confusion or that foggy energy, and it's all about training our brain, right? We're moving into this new timeline. This is not just a like flick of the switch, 19th of November, all of a sudden we know what we're doing on a mental level. We need to train our brain to view our human self from a higher perspective, okay? So if you're getting in that Eight of Swords energy, to stand back and to say, okay, the understanding that we are two separate beings in one. We are a human self and we are that essence of ourselves, that knowing, that deep knowing, that intuitive self, okay? Well, this is our higher self where we can view the human problem and we can ultimately dissect it in a practical way on a more spiritual level to make and to gain resolutions, okay, of an issue, yeah? All right, that we may have to go through. Hermit energy. So this is like definitely looking within at that, looking at your human self from a higher perspective to be able to follow your dreams. And that's that Aquarius star, right, in the Hermit's lantern. So big changes in relationships, connection with new people also, okay? Now, for the first 4 months, right, Mars is in retrograde for the first 4 months, and it's opposite our 7th house. So this is really going to make us, on a very intuitive and also practical level, decide who we need to cut out of our life, finally, once and for all. And this is going to be a big theme of 2025, relationships with others. But Mars is there. Mars is there to action things. Mars is the god of action, okay, the planet of action. And Mars is going to, and Aries is very much connected to that. So if any of you got Aries in your chart. But this is when you really decide who you want to cut out of your life, your toxic traits, even yourself, okay? And you're really going to be setting a lot of boundaries. Now, this can be with clients as well as friendships, family members. Yeah, look at that. A card has just flipped. So it's you're going to have that strength, that Mars, another sister sign here, Leo, of Mars, of Aries, that Mars rules. But this is like having the strength to say, finally, I'm able to set some boundaries. So it is there as our friend as well, okay? To be able to cut off toxic traits, toxic people, toxic situations, environments, friendships, family members, even people who are in your life on a romantic level, who have disrespected you in some sort of way. I was talking about this on my live yesterday, the disrespect. I was thinking about a particular situation for myself where I was super disrespected by someone. Well, I won't go into it, but I was like, how could I have let that happen back then? We won't be letting that happen anymore, all right, with Mars being there. Now, others can do this to you. It can flip both ways. Others may cut you guys off, okay, because they realize you're not on their soul journey. So it's about finding our people in 2025, okay? And there could be some conflicts when it comes to this. There could be some conflicts. So January to April, we have Saturn here, okay? It's going to be a lot easier from April onwards. Saturn is the planet of the taskmaster, the discipline, the like, you will do what I say, or if you do not do what I say, I will cause a tower moment, so you will have to change your life, your way of thinking, your way of doing things, etc. So Saturn can be very difficult to work with. I mean, we've had Saturn in our energy for 2 years now, okay? How difficult has the last 2 years been, and in what areas of your life has it been hard? So, you know, look at that now. It's nearly time we're closing Saturn off. What have we learned? What have we put into practice? You know, have we been disciplined with ourselves? I know that I just, on the 19th of November, it was just like I cut something off, a situation, and I was like, that's it. I need to be more disciplined with myself, okay? And I'm being really successful in it. So for those of you who are starting to already change your thought patterns, your behaviors, addictions, anything like that, and you're doing well, I just want to say you're doing an amazing job, guys. And Saturn will reward you because Jupiter's coming in, okay? Jupiter is coming in from June. How exciting, that Wheel of Fortune energy, that Jupiter energy, that was another card, the World energy. Saturnian is gone, okay? But what lessons has it taught you? So Jupiter's entering, and it's not here for like a minute. It's here for a year, okay? So Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, lady luck, all right? If you've had any clashes in relationships, now is the time for healing. If you've had any health issues, which a lot of us have, I know so many people that have had health issues in 23 and 24. I was one of them. 2024 was a nightmare for me in regards to colds, flus. I had a problem with my foot. I just felt yicky. I was... you know, there was a lot of things that I had to release. And Saturn was like, you're going to do it or not, okay? So for those of you who have not worked on those lessons, it's definitely time to do so, because Saturn will be leaving us in April. And we don't want to bring those things into the rest of 2025 and moving forward, okay? So health, healing, clashes with relationships. If you've already removed this stuff, like I said, you're a healthier you, and a healthier relationships are coming in. The second part of 2025 is going to be a lot luckier. There's more positive vibes, new fruitful relationships, and also you'll be working hard. And if you've been working hard already on a project, anything financial, because it is about career as well, 2025 for Capricorn, as well as relationships with others, like you're going to see the fruits of this, okay, from June. So if you're working hard, and you have been for so long, and you're like, when is this going to come to fruition? Like, spirit, really? Universe, really? You're going to start seeing that as soon as Jupiter hits your sign. Jupiter comes in for all signs from June. Now, let's talk about the lucky things coming in. Popularity? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. You know what I'm saying. Popularity with people, with friends, with the right people, okay? Some of you, this could, you know, be marriage. Some of you could be getting married in 2025. So Jupiter may bring a life partner, definitely new opportunities, new people, opening up, especially with other people, okay? And it's a lot of positive energy from June. So I'm not saying from January to June is going to be hard. It definitely will be if you haven't learned the lessons Saturn's presented for the past 2 years. But from June to, moving forward, we have in the second half of the year, Jupiter definitely with us for another 12 months. That's amazing. All right. So Saturn is in the third house of social as well. There's a big focus here. Be very selective while Saturn's still here, February, March and April, in regards to people that come into your life, especially new friends, any social engagements, okay? There's lots of planets in retrograde for those 3 months. This is about setting your boundaries, finding your voice, communication, respect, demand respect, okay, from others, and consciously do so, all right? So this is about being heard in group environments as well, possibly in the career space. You're setting boundaries, okay? And Saturn's giving you the strength to do so and to really put those boundaries in place and cement them. Anyone else that doesn't want to follow your boundaries, Capricorn, is out the door, okay? And you have the strength, we had the strength card before, to do this. Online business partnerships, writing, speaking, studying, blogs, website, learning, higher skills, communication, editing, things like that. And I am shocking at editing YouTube videos. So I know that I need to learn much more about that, especially if I'm going to make shorts and things like that. It's okay like doing tarot because you're online, you can't really F up, although I do many times, okay? You got the 10 of Cups, okay? So a lot of happiness in those areas. I'll say them again. Like online business plans, writing, speaking, anything like public speaking as well. Study is highlighted. Great time 2025, especially from June onwards, to learn new things, learn about IT, skills, editing, communication. There's training here as well. So it's a really good year for you, Capricorn, if you embrace especially new things, things that you thought you could never do or never grasp. You're learning and you're fulfilling some sort of desire as the result of your efforts of learning something. So the skills or study or anything you need to learn, great year, Capricorn, if you just go all in and throw yourself into it, okay? So from June onwards, let's talk about Jupiter. Jupiter's in your 6th house of career, work. Okay, you may decide to add an extra job to your normal day-to-day. You may decide to take on a promotion. You may decide to have an extra business like on the side. Ooh, look at this, Page of Pentacles. Yes, learning. Yeah, and you're going to get a lot of satisfaction with this. Also health, because the 6th house rules health and routines and daily nutrition, exercise. This is going to come about with ease. And if you're already doing this now, you're going to start really seeing the results of this in June, okay, and moving forward. And Jupiter is supporting your want to better yourself, right? To be the best version of yourself you can be. So this is all really positive, really positive. Lots of fast growth. Fast growth also with clients, social popularity. I can't even say that. You know what I'm saying, guys. Okay, 4 of Pentacles has come out as I'm saying that. This is Spirit asking you to get out of the box, get out of your normal routine, do things differently, don't hold on to anything past. So around, June, you may be like, well, I don't want to change. I'm quite comfortable not learning that or not getting that promotion. But, Jupiter's asking to expand ourselves. Jupiter's the planet of expansion and growth, okay? So it's there for you if you want it. I'm just going to say that. Not all of you or not all of us will be comfortable, especially as earth signs being so grounded, to move out of our comfort zone and really throw ourselves into something new. But Jupiter's there saying, we will give you positive vibes and energy and expansion and growth to be able to do this, all right? A lot more connection with social people, in the social circle, who you connect with, especially in intimate relationships as well. That is really positive. Responsibility of home and family, or you may find that there's more responsibility of home and family in the second half of 2025, okay? June, July and August can be slightly tricky, okay? After this, you've set your boundaries as well. So like there is like something here where we're moving into Jupiter, it's expanding us, it's growing us. Other people may see this growth within us. And if they're not consciously aware of astrology and what they need to do to expand and grow, they may be looking at like you if you're in a family situation, and there may be some jealousy or envy there. So just watch this, okay? Continue learning new skills, continue communicating well and learning how to do so, connecting with others, those that are conducive with your energy, and set those boundaries with people who want to stop you or put some sort of obstacle or challenge or roadblock in your way. Like, this is your life, guys. This is a massive year of expansion with Jupiter being here. Use it, okay? There's a lot of desires that will be fulfilled if you harness this, and it's going to be an amazing year. I think a lot of the heaviness and energy will be gone. Relationships, moving towards the end of 2025 and into 2026 will be more at a peaceful place. If you've been having any issues with relationships for the next 8 years, it's going to bring a lot more peace in your relationships. Also, for those who are in communication, learning, IT, online, social platforms, and that sort of business, you are going to be asked by the universe to bring a lot to the world. You have a lot to bring to the world, especially in a spiritual sense, and hell, it needs it, okay? Big focus, business, relationships, partnerships, boundaries, expansion and growth. Amazing, 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 amazing. I'm loving it. I'm a Capricorn rising. I'm excited. I'm not biased or anything, so I did Capricorn first. Well, you know, you got to have like your small wins here. We're going to bring out the main points for 2025 now, and then we will look at extra messages at the end. First of all, before we look into each month, I'm going to pull a surrender card. So anything you still have to release will come out. I'm going to pull 3 cards. We're going to talk about them. I'm going to shuffle on them and see if any clarifications come out. But let's have a look. I split the deck and I'll show you your fear of change. Surrender the fear of change. So change is difficult, especially for earth signs, because we're cemented, we're grounded, we're rooted in our routines, in our patterns, in our habits, in our behaviors. Unless you release this fear of change, guys, and step into, especially like, don't worry about Saturn. He's buggering off in April. We've got Jupiter, right? Got Jupiter coming in for a year. Not just like for a month or two. It's not just going to like be direct and then retrograde back. It's coming in for a year. This is like incredible. And Saturn, our taskmaster's shown us the lessons we need to learn. So surrender your fear of change. Bottom of the deck is, I've talked about this in my live section, like my live videos a lot over the past few months, I would say. Surrender to complete healing. Healing is such a blanket statement, don't you think? As well as like manifestation. Now, if you look in any of the live reading section, in the live section of my channel, any of my live reads, in the description there, you'll find how to manifest correctly. I will be doing a healing video because I think it's really important that we don't just bandy about words like healing. What is healing and what does it mean, and how can we process it to get past it and to a more fulfilling life, to be the best version of ourselves? I will be putting out a video about that. So some of you may need to start really, you know, use this Mercury. If you're watching this in Mercury retrograde, it goes direct on the 15th of December. But, you know, we're always going through some period of healing. Sometimes it can be like a huge dark night of the soul that can be like a massive lesson to be learned, and big pivotal moments in our life. I've probably gone through about 3 of them. I don't want any more, thank you, Spirit, but who knows? But then there's always these snippets of how can I heal this relationship? How can I let me look at myself from a higher perspective, to my human self, and what is my part I'm playing in this being destructive, or me not setting boundaries, like, or fear, yeah? Or fear of changing something within the relationship to receive more and growth and expansion and happiness within the relationship, okay? So let's have a look without me, you know, I do talk a lot. For those of you who know me, I do talk a lot. Okay. For anyone who's online live, this is not a free live tarot reading. This is the Capricorn 2025 rising and sun reading. Okay, I just, because I go on live a lot and people are used to me just answering questions, but this is Capricorn live. We need to focus on this. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I want to pull another card. Yeah, this one wants to come out. So we have, interesting, I have my little easel here because we're going to play a game as well in a minute, but we have this surrender to divine timing, especially with Saturn still being there till April. If you've got like a goal, a dream, a project, and things aren't moving along, or if you're watching this in Mercury retrograde and things aren't like moving forward, it's really important that we have to understand that Spirit knows when the right time is for the person to come in, for the situation with the job to end, and for us to start a new one, for us to level up in some sort of way. So it's really important, Capricorn, that especially if you're watching this at the end of 2024, that you just need that patience to gain the clarity that you need on, you know, how to be, and this is all about how to be the best version of yourself, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be to do with work, or this could be to do with more work is required. And this is more like an energy reading. We will get into details in the monthly pull. So sometimes our divine timing may differ to our ego's timing, like our human self, what we expect to happen when we expect it to happen. So if a goal isn't manifesting as fast enough as we believe, just give it up to God, give it up to Source, give it up to Spirit. Know that you need to be patient and trust in the universal flow of things that are happening right now. And do not, you know, it's fine to say do not stress or worry. I'm a Virgo sun, and I've gone through the majority of my life stressing and worrying about things, especially in the mental level, that will never happen. And we can actually bring things into existence. So we have to be very careful what we're stressing and worrying about, Capricorn. Make sure that you're using deep breathing techniques, okay? There's lots of those on different platforms, and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. I feel that like this going into this timeline of Aquarius, will be using our mind more effectively, okay? It is about ascension, awakening. It's about the galactic, excuse me, chakra energy, which isn't bandied or talked about a lot, but that's going to be coming more to the forefront, where we're viewing ourselves from our higher being, and we're solving problems in our human self. So this will take time and practice, and you will be able to use this technique. I might do a video on that actually in the future, to release stress and worry from your life so you can live a more stress-free existence, okay? And definitely coming back to your center, so needing to ground yourself, needing to practice that, especially if you're going into 2025 and we're still in 2024 now, right? There's a lot of here about stress and tension. So, you know, whatever you need to do to de-stress or not have that tension, you may want to use massage, acupuncture, like as far as like literal therapy is concerned. You know, I'm not going to say that because I don't want to put my own points of view on health here, but anything you can do to surrender stress, working with your mind in a positive way is really going to, yeah, there is no point in stressing, but it is hard though, John, not to, John's online if you're watching later. I just glanced at my camera, which, you know, obviously when I haven't done so yet, but like when I do need to, there's a message in there. It is hard though to train your brain not to do that. It's taken me a long time to like I can go to sleep and literally clear my mind and not think of a single thing. I'll be asleep in like a minute and a half. I'm asleep, okay? So it took time to do that, okay? It takes time to just go with the flow. If you're presented with a problem, an issue, a challenge, an obstacle, you still have to figure that out, all right? But you will be asking more and more, or you need to, what your higher self, your essence of yourself, right? Because that voice inside yourself, right? That is completely separate to your human self, and we'll definitely be compartmentalizing both of those more and more as we move into Aquarius. Like, how can I solve this human problem? Okay, how can I solve this human mental issue that I have going on here, or indecision? And your higher self always knows the way. And of course, prayer, okay, and meditation, right? So there's something here about needing to release stubbornness, any stresses as well. If you're dogmatic in any way, I know like earth signs, it's like my way or the highway sometimes, or like this is how I feel and this is how it is. So we're being asked to look outside the box a little bit more in 2025. Take other people's opinions and points of view. You don't have to agree with them or believe in them, but it's going to help you communicate more so with others, okay, in a more loving way, right? Okay, let's pull some cards here and see what comes out on each of these 3 cards. And then we're going to pull some more. Yeah. So this is definitely going to help you, everything we've just talked about, move in the right direction. We are moving into this new timeline. You guys, you are ready, Capricorn. All signs are ready. Some are more ready than others. Some can't wait to move into this new timeline, and they're like really going hell for leather. And like even, you know, I'm starting to really train my brain in a different way. I'm looking at things from a higher perspective. I'm meditating more. A new ascended master has now stepped into my spirit team, which I'm really excited about. So the more and more we open our galactic chakra, our crown chakra, we talk to our guides, we're going to start putting this into a daily practice, Capricorn, okay? It's just going to be like brushing your teeth, okay? Getting up, showering and brushing your teeth, meditating for 10 minutes, go to work, whatever, ground yourself. It's going to be more and more part of, yes, and prayer. It's going to be more and more part of our routine, okay? And the more you do it, the more you'll realize that amazing things are going to come in. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Now, we talked about this before, letting go of old habits, behaviors and routines. And it's a big change. It's a big change that's going to bring really positive results. And you know what? When you open your mind, you're going to start, and using your intuition, you're going to have red flags all over the place. We talked about people, especially for the first 4 months while Saturn's there, putting boundaries up and stuff, okay? And it's going to be a lot easier for you if you do this practice to be able to see where those masks are around you with friends, family members, etc. I split the deck, yeah, a lot more clarity. Aquarius season is an air sign. It is about opening the mind. 9 of Swords in the reverse. This is where your stress and worry will start to dissipate, Capricorn, okay? All right, let's have a look and see. Why is this surrender stress here for Capricorn? Needing to take some breaths, needing to do your spiritual practice, your meditation. That Ace of Swords wants to come out, getting a lot more clarity in how to move forward in 2025 and moving onwards, okay? This is a new you, I'm hearing. This is a new Capricorn, okay? The old Capricorn is sort of gone with Pluto being in Capricorn for so long, in you guys' charts for 16 years, the obstacles, the challenges, the people that you've had to encounter with addictions, and there's Capricorn. I'm with you on this one. It's been really hard. And Saturn's been there to test us on top of it all. We've left that behind, and it's time to really leave that behind, guys. Not just say we're leaving it behind. It's gone. Release it. Release those people. Release those stresses. Release that worry. They're not coming, those people, into this new timeline for you, Capricorn. I almost called you Aquarius, but I guess I was meant to say into this new Aquarius timeline. If you're having problem being dogmatic, which means like being like my way or the highway, this is how it is, because we're very earthy, right? And we need to like, and it's a protection mechanism, right? Because we don't like change, earth signs. But like it or not, here it comes. Look at this, Ace of Cups. You have 2 aces. Let's pull another one on that. I know what this is saying there. Yeah. Okay, especially if you're stressed or worried and possibly about a particular person and how it's going to work out, you know, if you're coupled and you're not sure whether that relationship, because, you know, we just talked about astrology and relationships and community and people in our community, friendships, work colleagues, is all about 2025. That's what it's about for you, okay? So it may be like, oh, I'm going to change. I've got to like get rid of this person or delete this person or block this person or just remove this person from my energy, okay? But it's to allow new love in, and this letting, releasing this dogmatic behavior of patterns and behaviors, things we've been tied to, whatever that means to you. Bringing in love. Love is coming from universal source to support you on releasing any habits, behaviors, patterns of thinking, feeling, whatever, people, situations. So we're not quite there yet with, you know, Pluto moving out of Capricorn and we're moving into this Aquarius timeline. Spirit is supporting you with clarity and supporting you with love to like break some patterns, break some behaviors, and, you know, be the best version of yourself. Oh, this is the exciting part. I'm going to actually pull a few more. Actually, no, I'm not. This is live, so I may, yeah, this may just be a bit random, but let's have a look at, I want to put one of these as like your main energy, which will be very interesting for 2025. And I'm going to pull it, I'm going to put it there. We'll look at that like at the end of the reading. I usually play a bit of a game with this on my live channel where I put a card there and people need to like try and intuitively tune into what it is. I give people a clue and all this sort of thing. We're just going to leave that there. Okay, let's have a look. That will tie everything in to the reading, okay, at the end of the reading. If you are on the chat and you are on live, this is not a question and answer reading today. This is purely Capricorn rising and sun and what's coming for 2025. Oh, I like this Capricorn. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's have a look. Ooh. All right. If your dreams aren't coming to fruition as quickly as you want, or you get to like February, March, April, and you're like, universe, what are you doing to me? I'm doing everything you want, okay? By the time June comes, especially when Jupiter comes in, you're going to see the rewards. You're going to see your bank balance go up. You're going to see the love of your life possibly come in. You're going to start planning for your future. Continue to follow your dreams, all right? And please work on that healing. Like I said, blanket statement, I will be bringing a video out about how to effectively heal, okay? So look out for that. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do that because I need to plan the content, okay? And that's not something that I can just bring out like right now, okay? I have to really plan this because it's super important. You do have the card of healing. We have the number 13, number 4, number 2, and number 66. So any of those numbers may be significant. 6 breaks down to a 12. Again, it breaks down to a 3. Collaboration with others, like I said, in 2025. Be patient with your healing. You've got time still. We've just moved into Aquarius timeline for the next 20 years. So we have plenty of time, guys. Okay, we do. We really do. So take it, process it, embrace it, cry with it, laugh with it, whatever you need to do, but do it, okay? Because this is now action time, especially after the 15th of December 24, if you're watching this in 24. Or if you're watching this later, okay, you can see how you have progressed, but there is progression, there is expansion, okay, and there is a lot of growth. If you are patient with yourself and you do the healing that you need to do. Okay, let's pull out another one, and then we're going to go to the wisdom of the oracle and see what Spirit wants to give us wisdom-wise. Okay, forgiveness, interesting, healing and forgiveness, communicating this with yourself. Possibly things that have been done in the past timeline, while Pluto's in Capricorn for the past 16 years, that we're still not getting over. I know there's still some things that I have laid dormant that I need to address, and there's possibly things that you guys do too. This is all part of your healing process, the reason we're on planet Earth, the lessons, this Earth school that we're in, okay? Embrace it, be patient with yourself. If you have to forgive yourself or another, that's all part of your healing process too, okay? Actually, I'm going to go straight to the light seers. We're going to start the months of the year. Exciting, exciting. I'm going to leave this card here till the end. It will tie everything together, everything we talk about for 2025. Now, I'm just unsure. I need to see which deck I want to use. I have a couple of decks here. I think I might use this one. I'll clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and we'll pull some extra messages out, especially about chakras. We've got the base chakra here at the bottom of the deck. Get yourself regrounded. I'm going to say regrounded, Capricorn, because I feel like, you know, we're earth signs, we're pretty grounded, but there's something about pulling us out of those, like I said again, those dogmatic beliefs, patterns or behaviors, regrouping ourselves on a mental level from a higher space and being a new you. Okay? All right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's look at January. I'm going through all the months of the year. Like I said, this may be an hour long. It may be an hour and a half. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Later I'll put the timestamps in. You can click to Astrology or a month of the year or watch the whole thing. Right. Let's have a look at the month of January. January for Capricorn. What is the main theme for January itself? Okay, 2025, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay, well, I'll take those two cards. Now, this may be for you. It may be your story. If you clicked on this video, it's for you. You may not resonate with January, but you may resonate with the March. Or you may resonate with June, but not resonate with September. Take it how you see it. Remember, this has not happened yet as well. See how things play out. If you're... there's something about being defensive as well here. So, you know, just let things play out, and you can always change your story. Remember that, and definitely setting your boundaries. As we talk about each month, I will put the cards back because I want to use them all in case something resurfaces in the months ahead, if you know what I mean. Two cards came out. We have Happy Birthday, John, for the 5th of January. We have the Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Do not freak out about the Seven of Swords. This is giving me twin flame vibes. This is also giving me like a two-pronged effect. This can go either way, or there can be a couple of situations attached to January. You may need to be very strategic in regards to a relationship, possibly with a lover. Especially with this card in this particular deck, it really is like lover vibes, romantic in the romantic sense, okay? So needing to be strategic, or you and your partner needing to be strategic about a situation. This could have to do for some of you about moving. You may want to move, because I'm picking up a lot of like movement vibes or moving a box. I'm seeing Spirit showing me moving a box. I'm also looking at a box. So, which is this little box? Okay. But I've been sitting here for 40 minutes. I haven't really noticed that box. But it's showing me that you need to possibly keep some things to yourself, especially if you're in a marriage or a partnership, okay? And not let other people's energies infiltrate your decisions you make as a partner, as a couple, okay? Especially parents or people that want to interfere, or, wow, you need to do this, you need to do this, you should be doing this. Like, you really need to focus on each other and what your needs and wants are, especially if you're coupled. Now, if this is an energy, that's why I said this could be a two-pronged thing. If you're single, right, because this is showing me big love vibes, you could be meeting someone and not really telling a lot of people about the person that you're with. The Seven of Swords is not a bad energy. It's being strategic. It's like shedding light on something to others when you choose to do so. So it's a very mature energy, actually, with these two cards coming out together. And on an energetic level, this is you possibly moving into this spiritual awakening time, and you are being very careful with who you share your energy with, especially with those who, like, you know, aren't necessarily having the best for you or want the best for you. And we talked about that in the astrology. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this. Excuse me. I talk too much. I seriously do talk too much. Okay, so the Lovers, Gemini energy. Ooh, there could be a lot of feminines, whether you're female, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. There could be a lot of people in your environment. Someone could be trying to be controlling, especially if it's a mother figure, an auntie, if you're in a big family. People want to have their say in who you should date or have their say in what you're doing in your relationship. I think they're coming from a place of love, but someone's being a little bit too controlling here. This may be your story. Like I said, it doesn't have to be. and another month may relate more so to you, okay? We have Jupiter here, so something about by the month of June, things, and the Lovers is the number 6, which also relates to June. So this is Jupiterian energy, okay? There's going to be a lot of expansion and growth, especially if you're having any issues in your relationship, if someone's being over controlling either within your relationship or other people are trying to get involved. So like I said, 2025 in astrology, big emphasis on connections. And for January, it is about love, okay, for a lot of you. Let's have a look at February. Like I said, I'm putting the cards back in the deck, so I want them all in there. We'll separate those two. And we just want one card, please, Spirit, for the month of February 2025. And bring it out to maximum. What's here? This 7 of Swords came out. So this, whatever's going on in January could trickle through to February. But this is like being very private, being strategic with your mind, being very private. Also like practicing. With Aquarius timeline, there's no failure anymore. If something doesn't work in how you process something in your mind and then put it into action, you can either go back and redo it or put it aside altogether and move on to the next thing. There's this feeling of like not being judged, all right? And definitely no judgment of yourself, all right, in the month of February. Let's clarify this as well. And definitely not listening to other people. This is definitely doing your own thing in your own way. And this could also relate to spirituality. You could be getting really awakened about how to process life now in this new Aquarius timeline. You could also be connected with others who are on the same wavelength as you, okay? Yeah, look at this, love this. Devil in reverse. You're definitely leaving any attachments and detaching. Detaching, is that a word? It is now. Okay. Capricorn in the reverse. Yeah, bye-bye, devil. Let's go. You're moving mentally into a much better place, okay? Moving in the right way mentally on an intuitive level, like I said before in astrology, like viewing yourself from that higher essence of yourself, that higher awakening, like letting spirit be your guide as well. When I'm pulling these, if I need to use another oracle to clarify something, I will as well, or another deck. Definitely moving away. So by February, if you're finding it difficult now to like release yourself from things, surrender to divine timing is there as well. I'm seeing that. And, you know, being dogmatic, all those things. By February, I think you're really mentally on the right track. So definitely work on your mental. January, February. This is coming up in the cards, just like we talked about in astrology. Let's look at March. I'm really excited to get to like June, see what blessings are coming in, what Jupiter's bringing. Spirit wants me to pull a wisdom with, 2 cards. And they're all in the, if they're in the reverse and I want it in the upright, intuitively led to put it in the upright, I will do so, by the way. Ooh, the Tower. The Tower, okay. Possibly you've been waiting for something to come in. Let's pull another card. I'm not leaving it at that. The Tower for March. Ooh, 8 of Swords. A little bit of tricky energy for March. Like now I said, January to April, Saturn is still here. Saturn is testing us. Something's coming back in. Someone's coming back around. A situation's popping back up. I'm getting legalities for some or needing to deal with something here as well, or a person. Like I said, I'm going to pull a wisdom card. I just feel that I need to with this. Happy. Okay, right. So Spirit's like, don't stress, Capricorn. It's going to have a happy ending. And it depends upon how you communicate, okay? Because you're holding that start. You're definitely focused on this new Aquarius timeline and bringing in your hopes and dreams and wishes and manifesting. But there's something that you have to deal with in March, Capricorn. Okay, and you're going to have to set your boundaries and stand up for yourself, stand your ground upon something, okay? Could be with the masculine, or it could be with yourself. Right, definitely needing to put yourself first. You could be tempted to go back to an old habit. You could be tempted in general. That's that devil energy, right? And that is your energy. It will always be your energy. It's how you process it and control it. Okay. There's a lot of control in yourself, self-discipline going on for the first 4 months. Five of Cups, okay. So some disappointment, whatever's coming back in, because there's some changes. The Tower brings changes, the Tower brings revelations, the Tower can bring disruption, but there's something you may be possibly emotionally disappointed about in March. It is a minor arcana that's come out. What comes out next is Judgment. It's part of your soul journey, it's part of your lesson. It's part, and Saturn's still here, it's very Saturnian coming in. But Judgment is also about a rebirth. It is going to cause you to change something you hear, something that's said. But I'm just going to say, just be careful what others say, because it may not be the truth in the month of March, okay? You just need to trust more in yourself. Something someone says may cause you to be emotionally uncomfortable, I'm hearing, okay? But Saturn's going, right, I'm nearly leaving your sign. I'm going to throw a curveball at you in March. This is my last curveball. How are you going to deal with this? How are you going to deal with this, Capricorn? I'll tell you how you're going to deal with it. You're going to view it from your higher self, because you've been practicing that, okay? You've been practicing that, and you're going to then be able to deal with it. Look at that, the High Priestess. You're going to connect with your angels. You're going to ask your angels to protect you. You're going to ask your guides to guide you. And you're going to pray to God, Spirit, whatever, to get the information that you need, so you can receive the abundance and the lesson from this in a positive way. Okay? I think that's all we're going to say on that. All right? Let's move forward to April. If I do, oh no, let's get rid of this person. They come on often. If Tarot Destroyer is on here, because they have something where they can come on even after I've deleted them, ignore them, okay? They'll get bored of posting whatever they're posting, okay? This is a live. If you're watching this later and you read anything on the feed, because I don't always look at the feed when I'm doing a live like this, okay? So just ignore it, okay? Focus on what I'm saying and put that out of your mind. April. Let's look at April, because this is a pivotal point in April. This is when Saturn leaves, and leaves for good April, May, and is completely gone. Okay, the lessons that Saturn has taught us, we either have learnt them, or we're just going to have to sit and redo the same lessons. Okay, and we don't want to do that. So it's important that we do our healing. It's important that we face things full on and stand up for ourselves, set our boundaries, and, you know, do the best we can. Okay. What's here for April, Spirit? April for Capricorn. We've got two cards. Yeah. So this disappointment could really spill over into April. We've got the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Like I said, it's how you deal with it. Okay. The Tower's at the bottom of the deck, but the world's behind it. There's an opportunity that's going to come from whatever happened in March and possibly is trickling into April, where there's some disappointment, there's emotional disappointment. Like there could be boredom here. You're possibly fed up with a particular situation or person or other people. So I'm also picking up Hermit energy here, needing to possibly retreat. Possible conflict around April, okay? But like I said, how you process it. Okay, so they're going to be tricky months, March, April. They are, I'm not going to lie, okay? Four of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck, so use this to really go within, retreat, okay? And I'm going to say you don't have to commit yourself to any particular person or path around this time. Wait till Jupiter comes in and shows you what you need to expand and grow on. Why is this here? Oh my goodness. Page of Cups. Three of Wands. Okay. Something could happen that's a burden. It could have something to do with a child, a teen, a young teen. Something could be changing in their world or their life. And it's just like, really, this again, like I've planned my journey. I've done all this healing. I've done all this work. I'm so looking forward to 2025 and I've had nothing but problems. Okay. Surrender, the worry and stress. That came out in the surrender cards before, so check back on those angel messages that came out on the timestamp below. There's a new road, like focus on that, okay? This will pass, and I'll tell you why. There's no majors here, right? We've got the Four of Cups. See that horn? This too will pass. If you all heard that horn, that's confirmation. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. These are all minor arcanas. This is something that this too shall pass, okay? This too shall pass. Whatever issues you're having with a child, especially a teen, a young teen, something coming back, possibly when you're just going to move forward, you can do this, okay? You can figure this out. You can figure out a solution to this. Let's look at May. Now, I'm excited for May because I think some really good stuff's about to start filtering into your energy. I just want to say, with whatever's going on in March and April, find a solution, a resolution, especially if it involves a child, a young teen, or another person, in a compassionate way, okay? Set your boundaries, stand up for yourself, and success will come in regards to that. Let's look at May. May. You may have to leave someone behind. You may have to cut your losses with a particular person and leave someone behind. Remember, astrology for you guys in 25 is all about other people, right? Excuse me. Okay, what else is here? What's here for May? May 2025, Spirit, what do you have for Caps? Okay, what is here? What is here? Thank you. Way, yay. Okay. Remember we had that happy card before, so everything is going to turn out okay. It may seem like a drama at the time, but it will all work out. Okay. So relocating, thinking about relocating, thinking about where your heart lies, where your passions lie, where you feel stable, where you feel comfortable, where you feel secure, where you feel safe. This is about, this is coming through for May. It is the Four of Wands. Celebration. Possibly some of you are going to weddings, engagements, baby showers, hearing of something amazing coming in, something to do with your family or a close friend or even yourself, okay? Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, feeling a lot freer, a lot lighter, we talked about this in astrology, that Jupiter's inching its way in, and a celebration of life. Awesome. Let's clarify this Four of Wands for April. Sorry, for May. We're on May now, guys. Okay, Temperance, yeah, feeling more balanced. And whatever you've been waiting for, right, whatever was in that surrender card before when we were doing the angel messages is now coming in. You're going to start seeing the rewards of something you've waited patiently for. Yeah, you've waited patiently for. Spirit is going to reward you. Seven of Pentacles is about... excuse me, I've been talking a lot. I don't know when the next Mercury retrograde is. It may be around April, May, who knows, okay? Maybe it is. I should have looked into that before. But I don't do like a full-on astrology thing. But there could be something about a Mercury retrograde. There could be something about more balance, more harmony, more peace, in domestic harmony. We had that card before as well. And some sort of chance here to recalibrate, relook at something, review something, which could be something to do with the next Mercury retrograde. Damn it, I'll have to find out. But if it is in May, that is definitely like part of your May, I want to say project. So you could be dealing with like or working on a project or something that's starting to come to fruition. You're starting to see the fruits of something. Whatever happened in March or April, there's going to be a happy outcome in June, okay? I'm also seeing the Libran energy, so let's see what else comes out. I just want to pull one more card on this, and then we're going to go to June. King of Cups, okay? If this is about love, there's opportunity, marriage, possible new opportunities with a soulmate, and it's going to make you really happy. Amazing month. May is an amazing month for Capricorn, okay? Let's move to June. I know this reading is long, guys, but if you want to skip, if you're watching this after the live, to the months ahead, you can do so, okay? All right, let's look at June. June energy for Capricorn Spirit. What's their main theme for the month of June? Okay, partnerships, possibly, relationships, marriage is coming through there. Or working on your relationship with your partner, especially if you're coupled, right, or married, or if you're single, possibly a new person coming in. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Justice at the bottom of the deck in the upright. Spirit's bringing you your good karma. Rewards are coming in. New opportunities, new doorways opening up. Possible new jobs, new work, new business, new money, inheritances. Whoop, whoop. I'd like to see, and possible decisions to be made about that, especially if you're wanting to relocate or travel with your partner, especially like if you're wanting to travel. Okay, what is here for June? Expansion. The seeds you have planted, you are starting to reap the rewards. Okay, conflict is leaving you. 5 of Wands in the reverse, and more sort of like commitment. Okay, now we talked about commitment. Some of you could be putting a ring on it. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes to me as the reader does talk about engagement. Okay, so obviously not all of you are getting engaged. Some of you are already married. Some of you are not interested in marriage or commitment with anyone if you're single. But there's something about committing to yourself here as well, committing to a new project, a new thing, something that's going to bring you a lot of reward, because Jupiter's there, right? Expanding this, supporting this, whatever this is. And it's different for everyone. Let's look at July. July energy. Oh my goodness. A lot of happiness here with the Sun card. Okay, we also have the Fool. For some of you, like I said, it can be to do with a romantic relationship. Aries and Leo energy, you could have those anywhere in your chart. Yeah, you're really taking a risk here. You could be traveling as well, possibly to somewhere sunny. If you're thinking of like wanting to go somewhere, very auspicious for that here. But on a spiritual level, you're really waking up. For those of you, a lot of us are already like waking up, okay? But this is like, you're really like getting it. There's something spiritual you're getting, and it's about time. Opportunities, the world, expansion, yeah? Travel, rebirth, energy, sunshine, happiness, taking a risk. July looks amazing, okay? Whatever happened in March and April, you've definitely forgotten about. You've moved on, okay? A lot more stability, security. See, the Emperor, he has his armor on under his cloak, but he's standing there in his own power. He's sitting there in his own power. Other people are impressed. They are respecting now, looking up to you, okay? And they are really like saying, wow, you've been through a lot, Capricorn, but you know, you're still standing, okay? So this is a new you. This is a new year, Capricorn, in July, definitely moving forward. And there's that Justice card again. Okay, you've got double Justice. Do we still have it? No, we don't still have it, but we did have it at the bottom of that deck. So a lot of newness coming here, a lot of growth, expansion, standing in your power, taking risks, happiness, 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 happiness. Okay, let's have a look at August. Okay, August 2025. Let's have a look. I'm excited for you, Capricorn. Things are looking super positive. Like I said, moving into Jupiter being there with expansion and growth on lots of different levels. Okay, let's look at, are we at July or August? Oh, fuck, I've forgotten. Did I just swear? You know what, I'm going to do July just in case. If I've done July, tell me, anyone, if I've done July. I can't remember what I just did. Oh my God. I think we did July. Let me just pull another card. There's obviously another card for July that needs to come out, or another message here. The Hermit. Okay. Yeah. July, extra message if I've already done July. I can't remember, like I just did it, but maybe I didn't. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Spending some time on yourself. Self-care, self-worth, self-love. You know, spend a little bit of time in July, especially there's a lot going on in the first half of the year. Take a break, maybe take a retreat or go away somewhere. Let's look at August. I'm pretty sure August was next anyway. I can't remember. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Nice. I love the Ten of Swords. I love the Ten of Swords, and I love what's coming out with it. If you've gone through a difficult period in the first half of the year, it is leaving you. You are ready to say goodbye to all this. I don't know whether you can see it, but there's like explosions here. She's looking at it and looking at the chaos and destruction that's happened, male, female, whatever. in the past years, in the first half possibly of 2025, where there's been a few challenges and obstacles to overcome, she's mentally, because this is about mental, okay, moving away. She's being awakened. Very spiritual month, August, for you guys, okay? I'm definitely moving away from any disruptive or destructive company, people, business, anything, okay? Having a rebirth, very spiritual month. And this is going to carry on. This is going to keep going. That devil's coming up in the reverse, yeah. Definitely cutting ties with people. Yeah, double death card, massive transformation for you in the month of August. It's leading you to a lot of happiness, and Spirit is leading you here with the Chariot being at the bottom of the deck, okay? Yeah, you're being really focused, you're being really determined, you're cutting out who you need to. You're focusing on your higher self, and you're focusing on those who you are conducive with, okay, in energy. Beautiful. Let's look at September. And we're going to get towards the end of the year now, so towards the end of 2025. I know it's a fair way off, but you know, watch this video, save it, watch it again later, revisit the months, see where it affected you or how you affected it. Interesting. September. Let's look at September. September energy. A little bit of, yeah, okay. So we have a little bit of disruptive energy in your energy, not anyone else around you. I feel it's your energy, Cap. Okay, let's have a look at September. There may be a pause. There may be like some flus, colds. I'm hearing that change of season, yeah, from summer to winter, possibly for some people, and needing to spend some time on your own. I'm getting a hermit energy again here. This Ten of Cups really wants to come out. I think there's a lot of love and support around you in September. You're finding your tribe. You spent the year trying to release yourself from toxic people and bring new people in. And I think by September, you're really finding your tribe and your happiness within those people, okay, those connections. For some of you, there may be a same-sex relationship that is really significant in a friendship, or, you know, possibly romantic, depending upon, you know, your stance and your relationships. This is to do with children, home, happiness, harmony, peace, serenity in relationships here for September. Beautiful. So we're doing the last 3 months of the year very shortly, okay. There could be a significant masculine as well coming into a single person's life, all right? 3 of Cups, a lot of happiness here in September in regards to home and family, okay? And I think this is going to go through even into October, where family, home, connections, relationships, children, all those very close people to you will be like super excited, and a lot of happiness there, okay? All right, let's have a look at October. We're in the last 3 months of 25, and to close the reading today, we'll bring forward some messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle for any last messages. The Judgment energy is here for October. For those of you on a spiritual path and wanting to connect with your guides, to awaken, to possibly even start a spiritual business, you will definitely be on your way, and possibly completely on your way to opening a spiritual business, putting that practice into your life as your daily routine, connecting with others who are spiritually minded and conducive with your energy, learning how to do unusual things in an esoteric way. So very spiritual month for you. It's something that I'm really excited about personally, okay? Maybe you have certain powers, spiritual powers, psychic powers, that are starting to show themselves, okay, in the month of October. Let's have a look and see what else is here with this Judgment energy, strength. A very strong spiritual month here for you, where you're opening up more to the spirit world, okay? You're not questioning it anymore either. It's quite apparent, and it will be timeline, that things are really like enlifting and enlightening and awakening, and you're definitely moving in the right direction. There's a lot of happiness here. It's a very spiritual month for October. Let's look at November. November for 2025 for Capricorn. November 2025. What wants to come through for Caps? What's important? Okay, so as you can see, the cards that have come out from June onwards are very auspicious, okay? Very exciting. Something's coming in, Capricorn, in November that's going to make you so happy. It could be love, it could be money, it could be a new job, it could be travel, it could be that you can retire. Who knows? It will be different to everybody. But this is something you've wished for. This is something you've manifested, and all of a sudden, bang, it's here, okay? It's here. So what are you going to do with it? Okay, how are you going to process this new information or this new you? Something to definitely celebrate. Jupiter is pouring his blessings or her blessings on you in November, okay? Lots of blessings. You may be coming into some money, okay? You may have already earned something. I'm just going to say there may be another Mercury retrograde. I should have had a look. So sit on this, okay? Don't get too excited about it. Get excited, but like there's a practical need here to not move forward, not make any rash decisions or moves in November with whatever exciting news is coming in. I'm also getting like, don't be telling everyone about your good news. Not everyone will be happy for you, okay? Just make sure that you're keeping something here to yourself. That devil energy wanted to show itself, just to clarify that. Yeah, keeping something to yourself, hermit energy, okay? Whatever dream or wish coming true is happening in November, you're definitely keeping it to yourself. Yeah, it's going to change a lot of things in a very good way. Wow, I can't wait for that, okay? But we do have the rest of the year to get through before we get to November. Let's look at the last month. If you're watching this in 2024, this is a year away, and it may resonate or not with you, but let's look at December for Capricorn. 2025, what is here to end next year, okay? I feel that you're having a lot of choices, like you're being presented with a lot of choice in December next year. This time next year, you won't know yourself. You'll have a lot of choices. You'll have like options, possibly with jobs, love, travel. And this is all facilitated, 6 of Cups, by something that happens possibly in November or even like October or September, because all those months there's a lot of like exciting news coming through. You will still be trying to keep being tempted, all right? There may be some temptation that comes in or wants to come in. This is your card, okay? Don't go back to the old way of being. You may be tempted to do so. You have a lot of choices, okay? This could also be a soulmate or a false soulmate coming back in or wanting to show themselves, and you're being tempted. Temptation, don't let it get the better of you, Capricorn, in December. Connect with your guides, okay? Especially if there's like a player energy, if you're coupled or single or whatever, and there's some sort of player energy, use your intuition, all right? Know when the right thing is to do something or not do something at all, okay? But it looks like a good month. All that being said, okay? You're still on your path, and you're able to use your intuition. You're able to see the red flags, especially with a person that is not right for you. That it's almost like Saturn's just sneaked back in there for like 5 minutes here in December. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful way to end this yearly reading, although we will be pulling a few more cards out, so don't go away just yet. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so we have the Star. Beautiful. Keep following your dreams, just like we said. And there's the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. A lot of passion here at the end of the year. Twin flame energy is here. Celebrations, excitement, dreams coming true, manifestation. Jupiter, right, bringing things in. Things like you're just, and this has all got to do with Capricorn, this middle energy, that you've kept up your spiritual practice, right? And you've continued to, speak to God and pray and to really like connect with your guides so you can make decisions like that, because your intuition is super heightened. and is super heightened here in December. Okay, let's get rid of that person. All right, if you're on after the live and there's people on the chat, I don't know if you can see the chat actually after the live's been done, who knows? I've never actually really looked, but if you can, ignore those spammers. Okay, this card will be about what you are sourcing and what you will bring in 2025. I'm going to bring out just some cards, some wisdom from the angels, guides, ancestors, and your spirit team in general. Okay. Oh, the fates. Things are fated for you, okay, to happen the way they are supposed to in divine timing, which came out in the same position right at the beginning of your reading, Capricorn. You are going through a rebirth. You are going to grow and blossom into something you've never experienced before, especially on a mental plane and a spiritual plane. You will be able to decipher and easily, by the end of 2025, know what is for you and what is not for you, situations, environments, people, okay? You may be also asking a lot of questions and asking a lot of questions. This is about Akashic records, this is spirituality. Why are things working for you the way they're working for you? How can you align your higher self in the best way to be super intuitive and make sure that everything that comes your way is definitely in your best interest and is going to line up in your favor? Okay, let's have a look. 2 more cards and then we will end this reading with this last card. Definitely time to take some risks. Travel is indicated here. Love is indicated here. And this regeneration card, what is here for that? A lot of happiness. I want to see the happy card to end the reading. Co-create with spirit. This is about to be the best version of yourself and transform and transmute that energy by co-creating with spirit to be the best version of yourself. Very spiritual year for you, Capricorn. I'm super excited for you. And just this final message, a leg up. You are going to be supported always by your ancestors. They're cheering you on, and the Capricorn, they are watching you grow and expand with Jupiter supporting you. Okay, let's look at this last card. This is what you're sourcing for 2025, and if you follow all the advice the spirit team are showing you in this reading, you will succeed in achieving freedom. Okay, freedom of choice, freedom to be who you want to be, the freedom of feeling that essence in your spirit, in your soul, in your body, to just be able to transmute and transform any difficult negative energies into positivity, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, where you can feel this amazing freedom. Great year for you, Capricorn. I think it's going to be a great year for everyone, obviously, if they follow Spirit's advice. Thank you so much for joining me on live, and I hope you really enjoyed this. Look out for the timestamps, which I'll be posting when I rewatch this and upload it to YouTube. Well, it's actually already uploaded because it's live. I'm going mad. Okay, again, check out my community page for all my live readings. Okay, my live readings, my content, and my live, like, let's do a live, let's ask questions reading. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed this, Capricorn, and I wish you all the best and lots of love from your spirit team, and you know, connect with them and they will always support you. Remember, always, guys, prayer is powerful. Bye bye.